Ginger, thanks for joining me to talk about this morning. I have loved having you on the Saturday morning calls, and I was hoping you would share with us a little bit about how you found Plano ASG and your journey thus far into Plano ASG, because I know you were a little bit reluctant to join. So talk to us a little bit about that.
So I did learn of ASG through So Your View. At some point, Monica had said that she took classes through Plano ASG. So I started following you guys then, and would see all of these wonderful posts of these amazing productions of purses and the annual runway show that you guys do. And so I looked at the website and the neighborhoods and felt like my skill level was closest to the tags group.
And kids.
And so that is what kept me from joining. However, there were so many of these the helpful tips, how do I use this clips that kept me connected. And I thought, I really do want to be a part of this. I want to contribute in some way because I value what is being offered and I want it to continue. So that kept me interested in being connected to ASG. So what finally got me to join was I broke my serger. I had a major looper crash. And right about the time that there was the meeting with Gail Yellen, and I thought, well, they're offering, for newcomers to take a visitor to a free trial. And so maybe I'll jump on with the Gail Yellen and see if I can keep up and get anything from this. And at the same time, you offered, well, hey, why don't you go ahead and jump in on our Saturday call? And I thought, okay, well, I guess this is safe because, we're Zoom calling. And if all goes horrible, then I can just mute myself and disappear. I don't have to physically be a wallflower off in the corner. And so I listened to the Gail Yellen thing, and I'd never heard of Gail Yellen before. And so I was, wow, that's one thing about ASG is that it's been very instrumental in introducing me to areas I had no idea. So then I went to the Saturday call, and the Saturday call, everyone was very welcoming and encouraging, and the things that they were doing were inspiring. And everyone is just the knowledge base that circulates. If there's a question that's asked, the things, I have a notebook of things that I've just been collecting from little tidbits of someone said, I've used this pattern, I watched this video and things like that. That's made me feel really comfortable in coming to the Saturday calls. So I'll tell you though, whenever the world goes back to normal, I'm going to miss these Zoom calls because this is convenient. So I think that's kind of where it goes from, how I was introduced to how I got in here and how I feel now.
Well, that's great. I don't know that we will ever eliminate Zoom as part of our meeting format because it has really proved to be really beneficial even beyond the whole, quarantine aspect. I don't know what's going to happen. None of us know what's going to happen, but it just has been really nice. How would we have ever had somebody come and talk to us like Gail Yellen if it hadn't been on Zoom or just the big things that we have access to have really grown. Plus we have access to each other in new ways. So who knows? I don't know, but
that too has been really amazing to see the other ASG cities come in
Yeah.
There's people on the West Coast. There's people on the East Coast. And it's that fellowship of, instead of being exclusive, that's what I was telling somebody recently, was it's not limited to just Plano. They're very welcoming and saying, come on, everybody, and sometimes you don't know what you're going to get into, which is why I felt like Zoom was a good, safe medium to join, because, you can physically go somewhere and then you find out that there's the expectation that you need to bring something, you need to be contributing some kind of knowledge, not just come here and sit back and expect to be taught. So,
well, I predict, because how I've seen you show us things on Saturday mornings that you have tried, which I think have been so courageous, some of your attempts so many times. I predict that maybe not even as much as a year, you'll be going, I learned something and I want to show you guys what I learned.
I learned lots of things from mistakes. I do, but that's good.
Yeah,
it is good. And that's kind of, being a self-taught is it is one of those. Well, I did it this way, which is why I usually test run. Most of the stuff that I have made is not for myself, is stuff that I've given out to the family or anything like that. But I always do the test run first, so I know don't do that again. And then I do the next one pretty quickly behind it, so I don't forget to not do that again. So,
well, Ginger, we are so glad that you have joined our chapter, and you're a breath of young, fresh air that we thoroughly enjoy seeing every Saturday morning. So,
thank you.
I want to thank you for joining, and I want to thank you for visiting with me this morning. I think this will be a fun little snip for people to watch and just get a perspective of one of our newbiest of newbies.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks for joining, and I look forward to seeing you next Saturday.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.